We're meeting lots of old friends. I wonder who else we might bump into here. Of course, Liara is supposed to be around here somewhere. This is the trading floor, and she was supposed to be near it, so... The question is where? Well, I guess we'll find her soon enough.
I'm looking for the best tech upgrades.
There's a store here. Hopefully the discount we negotiated is still good, despite the fact that we got the owner of the store arrested. Biotic damage upgrade. That's always good. And this is the equivalent of the hack module. This time doubles the time limit for bypass. The unreliability of purely software-based security has given rise to electronic locks based on physical as well as electronic keys. Marketed as unhackable, these locks have gained popularity. OmniTool manufacturers responded by adding universal key capabilities to modern Omni tools. These require some level of skill, like a lockpick, but software assistance makes it possible for competent operatives to bypass most locks in time. Improvements to scanning and auto-correction software makes it possible to work locks over without triggering defenses. It basically just increases the time for bypass, which I don't need because, well, I rarely ever fail at it. And it's a waste of 25,000 credits. And an upgrade to our metagel capacity, that is useful, of course. So that's good.
Of course. I can help you with a consult and figure out what options work for you.
Let's see what's over here. Eternity.
Are you a Quarian or Volus who is tired of being passed over for promotions because of discrimination against exo suit-wearing employees? Genetic Paradigm invites you to consider environmental adaptive therapy. Our trained staff has a success rate approaching 40%. Come to Genetic Paradigms and come out of your shell. A division of Elcos Combine.
How does that work? Quarians can't leave their suit because of their immune system, and Volus can't leave their suit because, you know, oxygen is toxic to them and they require very high pressure. So, I'm not really sure how this is ever supposed to be successful. I think it's a scam.
I'm gonna have that asshole arrested.
Who's this? A troublemaker. Well, she's not a troublemaker, but she's looking for one.
Watch yourself if you go in there. Some human is causing trouble. He's demanding that I sign the place over to him.
I'll be careful.
Or you could kill him. You know, legally, in self-defense. I'd make a really good witness. Failing that, I'm hooking up security cameras now. If he or anybody else causes trouble, I'll have their asses arrested.
A troublemaker. Anyone we know? Let's see. It's a bar. And there's a bachelor party going on, apparently. Typical bachelor party.
I still don't see why we're here. Solarians do not get married. My family simply negotiated a reproduction contract.
Whatever. It's the closest you guys get to a wedding. And that means you get a bachelor party. End of story.
You just wanted an excuse to hire a stripper, isn't it?
I don't understand. Humans celebrate wedding contracts by tempting infidelity? That makes no sense.
Calm down, man. Don't embarrass me in front of the stripper.
What do Turians do? Do Turians do this too?
I'm just here for the drinks.
Pragmatic.
You said that bachelor parties are for very close friends. We're just co-workers.
We've been co-workers for 5 years, though. Aren't Solarian years like dog years?
Okay, now that's offensive.
Great party this.
I appreciate the gesture, but my people don't even have sex drives the way humans do.
Uh-huh. Take a look at that, man. Everybody likes the Asari. Everybody.
But we actually reproduce by... My word. She is very limber. I can appreciate her dancing in an aesthetic manner, but I don't have feelings of... She is a lovely shade of blue.
Okay, that makes my legs hurt just watching it. And my knees are meant to bend that way.
This isn't as bad as I'd feared. It's actually... Is it warm in here?
Okay, you see that bit there?
The little divot in her abdomen?
It's called a belly button. Humans in Asari have them, and you're gonna be doing shots out of it later tonight.
That can't be sanitary.
Not the point, man.
I can understand why I might find Asari attractive, but how can they be attractive to humans too? They look just like Solarians.
What? They look exactly like us. I'm not seeing the Solarian thing at all. At all.
You're both wrong. Asari look just like Bluturians. Look at the head fringe.
Wait. You don't think they're like mind controlling us to see them as attractive, do you?
Please be quiet. You're going to ruin Asari for me. And there aren't many Turian women on Ilium.
Well, I suppose watching just one more dance wouldn't hurt.
That's the spirit.
As long as I'm not paying for the drinks.
Quite the dynamic here. Wonder if there's any truth to that mind control thing. I mean, they are telepathic. Probably not. Conrad Werner? Oh god, please, no. Anyone but him. I think we found our troublemaker.
You're really holding out on me? I'm a man on the edge. I got nothing to lose.
Uh-huh.
I'll do anything to get the job done. I'll go all the way without a second thought.
Uh-huh.
I don't really want to, but I suppose we have to talk to him.
You want to see how far I'll go? I learned how to shove a gun in people's faces from... Commander Shepard?
Hey, if you know this idiot, can you rein him in before I slap his ass with a singularity?
Shepard? Is it really you? It's me, Conrad Werner. We met on the Citadel? I wanted to become a Spectre? Oh, and then you shoved a gun in my face? You showed me what it meant to be truly extreme. I learned that lesson well. So you're alive, huh? I hear it goes like that in the biz. Why don't you sit back and watch how it's done? I got some asses to kick.
Okay. I don't know what his deal is or why he's wearing N7 armor, because he's definitely not N7. But I'm not sure I want to know either. Also, he just accused us of putting a gun in his face, which we never did. It's actually a glitch, but they sort of recover from the glitch in Mass Effect 3 with some dialogue by acknowledging that it was wrong. These options are tempting, really. But anyway.
Conrad, why are you acting like me?
What, are you crazy? I'm nothing like you. I'm not a Spectre working for the Council. I'm on my own, backed only by my wits and my nerves. No rules, no laws, just whatever it takes to get the job done. I'm not like you at all.
Okay, well I agree with that last part. Also, sorry bartender lady, can we take you up on that offer of a singularity? It would come in really handy right now.
Conrad, do you have any actual combat training?
I'm saving the galaxy, Shepard. I don't have time for training. Don't you get it? You were a big jerk, but you saved the galaxy and showed other races that humans mattered. And then you died. The galaxy needed someone like you, Shepard. We all did. I had to do something.
How did you get that armor?
Oh, they make some pretty convincing replicas these days, if you're willing to pay. Getting the whole getup was pretty expensive, but my wife was really supportive. She even paid for my shuttle fare off-world.
Nice reaction from the Asari in the background, who seems to have realized what that means. She just wanted to get rid of him.
So, you just wander the galaxy, righting wrongs?
Hey, don't say it like that. I talk to people, you know? Ask them if they have big problems that only I can solve. You'd be surprised how many people are just waiting for someone to talk to them.
Not you, though.
Sometimes I poke through crates, too. You know, for extra credits.
Any decent security system will detect that you aren't in the military, much less part of my squad.
I just say that I'm deep cover and don't appear on systems. I'm doing the best I can, okay? You were a hero. You saved the galaxy and showed everyone what humanity could do. And then you died. The galaxy needed someone like you, Shepard. We all did. I had to do something.
You are an idiot. But then we already knew that.
Why were you trying to get the deed to this place?
This place is actually a front for a red sand dealer. I need to take it over to crack the ring.
What? Who the hell told you that?
The owner of that weapons store near the carport. She's an undercover cop. She told me about it when I introduced myself.
Listen, crap for brains. First, we don't sell red sand. Second, red sand is legal on Ilium. You just need a license.
Red sand is a drug that, besides giving you a high, also gives you temporary minor biotic abilities. One of the characters of that book I mentioned before, Mass Effect Ascension, was a red sand addict, Paul Grayson.
I'll talk to this undercover cop and figure out what's going on.
Thank you. If I kill annoying customers, it usually causes property damage. That comes out of my pay.
Just let me know if you need any help, Shepard.
Okay, so we have to find this weapons merchant, who I very much doubt is an actual undercover cop. Seems we can talk to the bartender.
Thanks for taking care of that crazy guy. Saves me having to beat him to death with his own spine. That makes the other customers nervous. Anyway, this is Eternity, and I'm Athena, Asari matriarch and bartender. Get you anything?
A matriarch who is a bartender? Those are not two words you usually expect to hear in the same sentence.
You're an Asari matriarch? I thought matriarchs served as honored advisors.
Right. Which I do here at this bar. I know, not what you'd expect. But nobody on Thessia wanted to listen to my wise counsel, so here I am. Dad was a Krogan who fought in the Rachni Wars. My mother fought in the Krogan rebellions. I've pretty much seen it all.
That's an interesting set of parents. Also, Matriarch Athena is actually the second role voiced by Claudia Black in this game. Again, not the really obvious one. Although it's a bit easier to tell that it's her than with the Rachni Envoy. The third one is not an Asari and also not an Ilium, so we won't see her anytime soon. But then it will be really obvious that it's Claudia.
Why is a matriarch in a bar serving drinks?
It's better than what most other matriarchs are doing. Look at that screw-up with Saren and his Geth a few years back. Their ships were hanging bare-assed in space when Saren started shooting. If not for you humans, we would have bought it right there. And I warned him. Told people on Thessia what was coming and they didn't want to hear it.
What didn't they want to hear?
That art and philosophy and political prowess wasn't gonna cut it. We can't go a single Asari lifetime without some big war breaking out. We need to get our daughters working earlier, not spending their wild maiden years stripping or in merc bands. When I started talking about making new mass relays ourselves, they laughed the blue off my ass. So now, I serve drinks.
I can sort of tell that she has a Krogan father.
Your mother fought in the Krogan rebellions?
I don't know whether she fought. She scouted, sniped a few people, and blew up a couple of space stations. You know, commando stuff. She'd put the old commando leathers on for special nights with Dad. Goddess, that was embarrassing.
I would imagine.
If your mother fought in the rebellions and your father was a Krogan, didn't that cause tension?
They didn't meet until a few hundred years after the Turians put the boot in with the damn Genophage. As far as either one knew, they were both just warriors. Dad boasted. Mom stayed quiet. Mom was a matriarch herself. Dad was near on 1,000 when the truth came out.
What happened when he found out?
I was about 100, shaking my ass in some sleazy bar. They got me on the link. Told me that they were gonna have it out, and made me promise to love whichever one survived. Turned out to be damn easy, since neither one did. Family, huh? What a kick in the quad.
That's a Krogan expression.
You said your father fought in the Rachni Wars.
Yeah, when he was young. Loved showing off his war scars. Krogan think they're sexy. Me, I go for asses. When I was a girl, he'd tell me about landing on this poison-filled world and stomping Arachnite Queen into muck. Scientists say all that stuff about us getting genetic material from the father is crap. Seems like I got a bit of his mouth, though.
Well, if you didn't get any of his genetic material, you do seem to have inherited some of his personality. I will agree with you there.
What's it like, living for nearly 1,000 years?
Violent. Wars break out. Colonies get destroyed. Sometimes you hear good news, like that colony on Pharaoh surviving. That's the exception, though. You find peace in whatever arms will hold you. Turian, Elcor, Hanar. Even had a pureblood daughter. I was the father. Didn't work out. And one day you wake up, your figure's gotten matriarchal, and everyone else is too young to remember how the Quarians looked inside those suits.
Really, come to think of it, is something that anybody who wants to know should be able to find out. I mean, there's the extranet. I'm sure there's some equivalent of Google image search. I'm sure somebody has photographs of them. Plus, the implication of the codex entry for that dirty magazine we bought on Omega indicates that they do feature Quarians from time to time, and I would imagine not in suits. But whatever, they want to treat it like a mystery. They can treat it like a mystery. What do I care?
Thanks for telling me about that.
That's what I'm here for, babe. Get you anything else?
I'd like something to drink.
Sure. I'll set up a tab at the drink kiosk. Knock yourself out. Literally, if you want. Just don't drink anything for Turians or Quarians. Does nasty things to your insides. Once saw Krogan drink a liquefied Turian on a dare 6 or 7 centuries back. Nobody came out of that one looking pretty.
What's it like being an Asari matriarch?
Pretty much like being anything else. My parents had it more interesting than I did.
Thanks for telling me about that.
Right. Don't eat the nuts in the Red Bowls. They're for Turians and Quarians. You'll get cramps.
Usually the investigate options are on the left side, not on the right. Right-hand side options are supposed to be for progressing or ending a conversation. Anyway, we got ourselves a drink tab. Got any emergency induction ports for Tali? I guess not. Shot of liquor. The best Asari hard liquor money can buy. Much more refined than that Krogan swill. I don't doubt it. Why do we get a picture of the same food that we saw when we were buying the supplies for Sergeant Gardner? Well, I suppose there's a glass of wine in the picture. 5 credits. Well, I guess we can spare that. How did the drink not spill with you holding the glass sideways? Okay. Glass of wine. A sweet, mellow glass of famous Asari honey mead. Was that the stuff that was made at the Ardatiakshi monastery? I don't remember. Where does the glass go? To Glasgow, maybe. Somebody really should have checked that animation a bit better. And finally, the mystery drink. Whatever this is, it's rumored to come from the deepest reaches of the Traverse, distilled on a shadowy, nameless planet by specifically adapted Vorcha. That sounds dangerous. It's also quite expensive. 25 credits. Let's give it a try. Let's hope it isn't poison again. Kind of surprised that Jack isn't joining us for a drink. It's kind of an interesting effect of the mystery drink if you try and talk to Afita afterwards.
Welcome back, babe. Can I get you anything? Sorry, no sex. Just cleaned the bar.
She suddenly looks younger and appears to have lipstick, which she didn't
Just
before.
looking around.
Pleasure as always.
I guess those are beer spectacles, or mystery drink spectacles. or Sherry Monocle. Okay, well, we don't need to talk to Werner anymore. What the hell? Just missed the beginning of that conversation somehow.
You deserve somebody who respects you. Somebody who's going to treat you right.
Oh, I think I'm just going to stop dating for a while.
No, don't do that. Don't let some human spoil you.
It's always the same thing.
Ooh, she could get sick. She's vulnerable. I wonder what she looks like under the helmet.
You'll find someone out there who cares about you for who you are. Someone whose food you can eat, even.
Okay, so the sentence we missed in the beginning basically was about her telling him about some human who wanted to have sex with her and thought that because they didn't have the same amino acids, they didn't need protection. Which, you know, is stupid with Aquarian's immune system, but anyway. See if we can get the rest of this conversation.
If you're hurting for things to do, maybe after work we could catch a vid or something.
Oh, that's sweet. But I'm okay. A little dry spell isn't gonna kill me.
We could watch Fleet and Flotilla. It got awards for its portrayal of Turian and Quarian relationships.
Anyway, if worst comes to worst, I did have the nerve stimulation program built into my suit.
And I hear that the love scenes are... What?
Oh yeah. Standard equipment for any responsible adult. Oh, here. Let me fire it up. Excuse me, human. Private conversation? Ugh.
A little space, please.
I like it when they comment on my eavesdropping habits. Nerve stimulation program, eh? Tali, anything you want to tell us? I wonder if she's on pilgrimage or is here on some kind of duty for the fleet. The fleet itself isn't allowed here, but I don't know. She referred to herself as an adult, so I'm guessing after pilgrimage.
So then he says, oh, it's okay. Our amino acids are all different, so it's not like we can get diseases or anything if we go natural.
I'm telling you, this is why you shouldn't date humans.
So then I had to explain about cross-species fluid contact. Completely killed the mood.
Not to mention that you're a Quarian. How could he be so insensitive?
Okay, that was the first line of the conversation that we missed before. And yeah, this human she was dating kind of sounds like a jerk. Lantea. That name sounds familiar.
Excuse me, I'm waiting for someone.
The person she's waiting for is Miranda. This is Miranda's contact that we were told about. But we can't talk to her unless we actually have Miranda on our squad. We'll do that later.
You deserve somebody who respects you. Somebody who's going to treat you right.
Oh, I think I'm just going to stop dating for a while.
I'm gonna move on. We still need to find Liara. I guess we should keep an eye out for that undercover cop merchant person that Conrad talked to.
Being at a higher altitude make you more intelligent? Our report may surprise you. New data commissioned by the Architectural Union has noted a correlation between tested intelligence and height of habitat. The news comes as new homes ranging from studio apartments to spacious rooftop mansions enter into open market bidding.
Okay. There's a lot of crap on the newscasts here.
I need minimal heat increase. And speed.
Let's see. Transportation and shipping. Administration.
Alien News would like to offer a clarification of our special report on notorious assassin Thane Krios.
Hello, Commander Shepard. Liara will be pleased to see you.
Liara! We found her! Well, not... or someone who works for her anyway. And the news report, which I kind of missed because I talked to her, was talking about Thane Krios, one of the persons we're trying to recruit. So maybe we'll hear it again later.
You're Liara's assistant?
Yes. Liara relies upon me to acquire useful intelligence. I don't have her network of contacts, but I supply her with supplemental data. It's really an honor to work with her.
What's Liara's reputation here on Ilium?
She is greatly respected. In a few short years, she's amassed a sizable network of connections. She could have even more political power than she already wields, if she weren't so focused on her personal goals. But I believe she should tell you about that, not me.
I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander.
Okay, so I guess Liara's in here.
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have. I'll make it simple. Either you pay me, or I flay you alive. With my mind. Shepard! Nixeris, hold my calls.
That's a bit of a colder reception than I was expecting.
My sources said you were alive, but I never believed. It's very good to see you.
You have sources now?
A few. Sources, contacts, even a little hired muscle. I've been working as an information broker. It's paid the bills since you... well, for the past 2 years. And now you're back, gunning for the Collectors with Cerberus.
If you know that, then you know that I could use your help.
I can't, Shepard. I'm sorry. I have commitments here, things I need to take care of.
What kind of things do you need to take care of? Are you in trouble?
No trouble. But it's been a long 2 years. I had things to do while you were gone. I have debts to repay. Listen, if you want to help, I need someone with hacking expertise, someone I can trust. If you could disable security at key points around Ilium, you could get me information I need. That would help me a great deal.
What happened to you, Liara? What happened to the shy, somewhat awkward archaeologist we met 2 years ago? What happened in these past 2 years? Maybe we can actually find out by helping her.
What's this all about, Liara? Can't you just talk to me?
Don't you think I want to, Shepard? This isn't because I don't trust you. This is Ilium. Anything I say is probably being recorded.
Hacking a terminal sounds pretty easy. Why do you need me?
I don't know anyone else I can trust. Hacking the security node won't get you the data. It just creates a minor glitch in the system. You'll have a short time to find a local server left vulnerable by that glitch, and upload the data to my system. I'm leaving my own system vulnerable so that the data can be imported during that short time.
If it'll help you, I'll take care of it.
When you hack one, a server will open somewhere nearby for a short time. You can download data from there, if you hurry. Thank you, Shepard. This may help me pay a great debt.
There's an Asari named Samara here on Ilium. Do you know where I could find her?
Samara? Yes. She arrived recently and registered with Tracking Officer Dara. You can find Dara at the transportation hub.
Why would Samara have to register with a tracking officer? Is she a criminal?
No. In fact, she's quite the opposite. Samara is a Justicar, one of an ancient sect of Asari warriors. Dara can tell you more.
I'm looking for Thane Krios. He's supposed to be here on Ilium.
The assassin? Yes. He arrived here a few days ago. My sources tell me he may be targeting a corporate executive, Nisana Dantius. He contacted a woman named Serena. Serena has an office in the cargo transfer levels. Perhaps she can tell you where Krios is.
That was all just off the top of your head?
I'm a very good information broker, Shepard. The world of intrigue isn't that different from a dig site, except that the dead bodies still smell.
I think that's kind of an important distinction.
Thanks for the help. That's all I needed to know.
Of course. If there's anything else I can help you with, let me know.
We can tell her about the Shadow Broker intel that we got from Cerberus, but I kind of want to delay that for the moment.
How's your own work going?
Everyone needs information, Shepard. You want to know why I don't drop everything to join you? I need to get that data. It should be about friendship, or trust. But that's not the way it works on Ilium. Let me know when you hack those terminals. Give me that, and I can talk to you.
If it'll help you, I'll take care of it.
When you hack one, a server will open somewhere nearby for a short time. You can download data from there, if you hurry. Thank you, Shepard. This may help me pay a great debt.
I'll talk to you later, Liara.